I think there's two things. So initially, when we started using the technology, we saw some real change and impact on the drafting side of Bible translation, where we realized it can help to produce a first draft that people can use either as a reference or that they can edit, and that helped to speed up the process. But as technology evolved and as the large language models are coming online and as they become more and more intelligent, we've also seen a huge contribution on the quality assessment and quality checking side. So we're really now seeing things coming full circle, that we're not only using the technology to draft, but we also use the technology to assess the quality, to help us to improve the quality, and to do that in an iterative way, so that with human input, the text just becomes better and better by using the technology in an efficient way. From the experience and from what we've seen, teams are really eager to use the technology. I think what is really necessary is that you take teams with when you introduce the technology. It shouldn't just be dumped on a team and say, use this because this is the best. One should introduce it in a humble and simple way, just telling them what it is, showing them the results, asking and answering their questions, and just make sure you address all the fears they have. But I think, in short, we have seen a big uptake, a big enthusiasm in this, and especially if they realize that a task that would have taken them 12, 15, 20 years, they now can complete in 5 or 6 years. Because ultimately what the teams on the ground want to see is not new technology or better technology. They want to see the Bible being translated so that they can use it. So for them, they see this as a means to an end, not to use it irresponsibly, to use it responsibly, but it aids and helps them. So it's really a tool, and it's just a more efficient tool that they've had. And their responses has always been very positive, and very, I think it is going to accelerate exponentially. So I think the speed that we have seen now is just going to increase, but not only the speed, also the quality of output. So I think we are going to see that things evolve far quicker than we can imagine. And I think as a Christian community, we can contribute to that. A big part of the conference that we were at is how can the data that we produce automatically, how can that aid this effort? So if we are generous in the way that we produce data, that we share data, that we refine data, that can not only help our efforts, but it can just it can aid and assist a lot of other work that can have really good impact worldwide.